Squad back with another video. I'm Recklezz.
Okay.
You already know, got another Candace Owens video. Make sure to like with the subscribe button. Let's get in the video.
So between protesters attacking Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders and DHS Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen, also First Lady Melania Trump getting slammed over her clothing choices, are women on
right here, y'all.
And the communications director for Turning Point USA, Candace Owens. Good morning, ladies. Good to have you with us.
Good morning, Abby.
I think we can all agree that things have gotten ugly. It has become so hateful. It's become so divisive. Candace, is there a double standard with women on the right, you think?
Of course there's a double standard. I mean, it's incomprehensible and indefensible, and anybody with a modicum of decency will admit that what's going on here is wrong. I can't even fathom a world where Obama's daughters are threatened with pedophilia by somebody in Hollywood in the same week that someone in his administration is kicked out of a restaurant with 7 members of their family just for wanting to eat. We would never hear the end of the claims of racism. This would not be allowed whatsoever, and it should not be allowed just because this is Donald Trump's administration.
Jessica, your response?
My response is that there are 2 issues at play here. There's the civility issue, which is what happened here with Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and I personally don't think that she should have been thrown out of the restaurant. I think you can have a conversation with someone about the beliefs and what this administration is doing without denying them service. We don't deny service to people for immutable characteristics. We can legally on the basis of political affiliation, but I don't think it was constructive and it hurts the debate. The other side to the issue is the fact that Republican women want to be deemed feminists, and they want to have the same kind of clout as women on the left who are actually advocating for policies that help women, whereas the policies out of this administration actually hurt.
You can see in her face, her eyes squinting.
She was like, what?
Feminists, and they want to have the same kind of clout as women on the left who are actually advocating for policies that help women, whereas the policies out of this administration.
She said the same clout as the women on the left?
Have the same kind of clout as women on the left who are actually advocating for policies that help women, whereas the policies out of this administration actually hurt them, like refusing to raise.
Women that work for the president, they wouldn't say that. They would say actually the opposite. They would say that we believe in these issues and we feel like they help women.
Yeah, you can
say, on the other side.
You can say whatever you want, but the statistics don't lie. We know that if you raise the minimum wage, 2/3 of people in this country on the minimum wage are women. They need that help. We know that there is assault on women's health care rights from this administration, things like that.
Jess, please, I hate this selective feminism that we hear on the left all the time, okay? Well, don't make this a feminism issue, because it's not a feminism issue.
But it is,
when you're going out and attacking women, you're not, I'm not done, okay? When you're going out and attacking women, you are not a feminist. This is not defensible whatsoever. And you sit here and you say this because you care about mothers. The basis of this is that people are upset that illegal immigrants are being separated from their mothers. Why don't you refocus some of that energy to the black community? They've been having their families separated. In fact, it's subsidized in the black community. You appreciate single motherhood. You are given more more money.
Imagine having somebody like Candace Owens while you on a stand at court.
I was saying, yeah.
Just hitting you like, damn, like, oh shit. Look at her face.
Oh, she really don't even know what to say.
Mothers, why don't you refocus some of that energy to the black community? They've been having their families separated. In fact,
said, why don't you refocus that energy to black communities? Oh, wow.
From their mothers. Why don't you refocus some of that energy to the black community? They've been having their families separated. In fact, it's subsidized in the black community. You appreciate single motherhood. You are given more money to families for fatherless absence. So all of this selective fake outrage when you guys do not have the same defenses for the black community is really lost on me, and it's time's up on this altogether. I think the black community has had enough of you guys being selectively outraged for parents of illegal immigrants, but not for the parents of the black community who have been separated from their family for about 6 decades.
All right, and ladies, I just want to point out,
Candace,
let's keep this civil. As I opened up this segment, there is already so much hate, indecency in this country, so let's just keep this debate a debate and keep it civil. Jessica, your response.
I believe I was keeping it civil, and then Candace told me that I wasn't a feminist. I also believe that Candace doesn't speak for the entire.
I said the left.
Ladies, Jessica.
I said the left. I didn't say you, Jessica, so don't make it personal. I said the left. It's selective feminism on the left that we're seeing.
I disagree with you, and I'm going to do that politely. I'm going to return to my original argument, which is that we have heard this for years, that Kellyanne Conway, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and all the women who work for this president and support his agenda aren't getting their due. They're not getting their due from the feminist community because they're advocating for policies that hurt women, that keep them in a bad economic position, that don't allow them to live equally in this society.
Can I ask you this, Jessica?
Yes.
Same for the black women.
Same for black women in this society. Do you think that Kirstjen Nielsen should be harassed because of her position and because what is going on with immigration? Do you think because of that she deserves to be treated the way that she does? She was essentially forced out of a Mexican restaurant. Protesters in there.
This
You may
guy.
disagree with her, but do you think the way
Wait.
she's been treated is fair?
I think that what Kirsten Nielsen did in initially coming out and lying about what this president's policy did, then having to backtrack on it,
That wasn't-
puts her in a
that
very
wasn't my
tenuous
question, though,
position.
Jessica. That wasn't
I think
my
that-
question, though.
I
My
think
question
that
was, does she
people
deserve that?
should have civil conversations about it and certainly have every right as a public official to come up to her table and to call her out on her lies and this administration's lies. If she wants to leave because of it, that's on her.
All right.
But she should be open to that dialogue with the American
this is a
public who
very
is
slippery slope.
dissatisfied.
Candace, very quickly, last word here.
This is a very slippery slope. The left should stop this, because then you're basically saying that in the future this is going to be allowed in administrations that you do support. And as I said, the selective outrage for illegal families, when this has been going on in the black community, no one talks about the fathers that are separated, the fathers that are behind bars, the fathers that are buried on the south side of Chicago and in Baltimore. So again, this is completely, to me, seems like fake outrage, and I don't support it whatsoever.
Candace,
Candace,
that's
that's
why
why I had to leave it there.
Obama
We're gonna have to leave it
had
there.
his father's
Yes,
program.
it
We
was
do talk
Obama's
about it. Okay,
administration that
Candace.
sanctioned those programs.
Candace and Jessica, we will leave the debate right there.
Thanks, Abby.
Have a good Sunday, both of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Jessica got stuck.
I'm about to say, yeah, she looked more mad.
She got stuck, and it's
She is
funny
like-
because like people from the left, like first of all, you beat around the bush, go around the, you know what I'm saying, the question.
I would say every time.
Then on top of that, it's just like you change it. It kind of sucks, you know what I'm saying? Like it just sucks, like.
Yeah, because I want to hear like real answers, not just like going in a circle.
But it's crazy because it's like you can't get no real answers
Yeah.
because
every time
it's full of shit.
Yeah, they don't really know like what they're saying.
That's crazy. Make sure I like with that subscribe, but you already know what's gonna. Let me know y'all thoughts. You feel me on this? Like I said, I want more videos from the left because I want to. Being independent, want things, but then again, you don't have people commenting things from the left, so that just shows you
I would
that.
say yeah, that's another
Like
big
what? Yeah. Like damn.
There's, you can't even. Nobody's backing anything up.
Facts. Make sure y'all like with that subscribe. You already know what's going on. You feel me? More videos be dropped. Make sure y'all go to the communities tab and comment down the video you want myself and Chris to check out. Starting up. Feel me? Catch y'all next one. I'm cold as fuck.